Alright, so today I played Redliner for the first time, and honestly, my first thought was, finally. Roblox got a genuinely good new game that isn't just another piece of slop. It feels like every week there's some new trend game that blows up for a few days and then dies, but Redliner actually feels different. At first, I was getting absolutely destroyed. The controls felt really difficult, especially because the movement system is way more advanced than most Roblox FPS games. I kept getting killed by players who already looked like they had 100 hours in the game somehow, but after a few hours of playing, I slowly started getting the hang of it. Once you understand the movement and start chaining everything together, the game becomes insanely fun. The game itself is really good, but I've already seen quite a few toxic players. Hopefully that doesn't become a huge problem later on. Every competitive game has toxic players, but it'd be nice if the community stays decent as the game grows. If I'm correct, the game only released yesterday, and it already has around 15,000 active players. I'm pretty sure it peaked at somewhere around 20,000 or even 30,000 players earlier today. That's honestly insane growth for a brand new Roblox game. My prediction is that in a few weeks, this game is going to beat every other FPS game on Roblox. The main reason is just how unique it feels compared to everything else. One thing I really love is the map design and overall atmosphere. The game has this Japanese-inspired style that looks amazing. The developers clearly put a lot of effort into making the environments feel detailed instead of just creating generic arenas. And when you compare this game to something like Rivals, the biggest difference is the movement. Redliner has way more movement mechanics. You can wall run, grapple around the map, and keep building momentum. The entire game revolves around speed. In fact, the faster you're moving, the more damage you can deal with the melee weapons. That mechanic alone makes fights way more exciting because movement isn't just for escaping, it's actually part of your combat strategy. Right now, there are only 4 guns in the shop and 1 melee weapon, so the content is still pretty limited. But honestly, that's completely understandable since the game literally just launched. I'm probably just gonna grind for everything that's available and wait for future updates. If the developers keep adding weapons, maps, movement tech, and progression systems, this game could have a really bright future. What's funny is that all of my friends tried it too, and every single one of them enjoyed it. Usually when a new Roblox game comes out, half the friend group quits after 10 minutes. But we were all playing for hours. That's usually a pretty good sign. I might even start making videos about this game in the future. Maybe some cool clip compilations, funny moments, update videos, or guides once I get better at the game. And if you know me mainly for my Star Wars content, don't worry, I'm definitely not quitting those videos. This would just be something extra to upload because I'm genuinely enjoying the game right now. Also, I have to mention the music. The soundtrack in this game is actually incredible. It's one of those games where the music genuinely makes you lock in and focus. A lot of Roblox games completely ignore sound design, but Redliner absolutely nailed it. Now for the bad stuff. Somehow I've already run into multiple cheaters, and that's honestly crazy to me because the game has only been out for about a day. I got killed by a few players within seconds, and it felt incredibly suspicious. I genuinely don't understand how people are already making exploits for a game that basically just released. Do these people have nothing better to do? The game hasn't even had time to settle yet, and cheaters are already trying to ruin it. Overall though, my first impression of Redliner is extremely positive. The movement is fun, the combat feels rewarding, the maps look great, the music is amazing, and the game actually feels unique compared to most Roblox shooters. Obviously, it's still very early, and we'll have to see if the developers can keep up with updates and deal with cheaters, but right now I can definitely see why so many people are playing it. For a game that's only been out for a day, this is probably one of the strongest launches I've seen on Roblox in a while. Let me know if you've played Redliner yet and what you think about it. Do you think it's going to become the biggest FPS game on Roblox, or is the hype going to die down after a few weeks?